What's going on, everyone? I want to talk about the streams of revenue that I am using to help fund my soon-to-be retirement. That includes YouTube. We're going to talk about that, scalping, swing trading, dividends, all different kinds of things that I'm going to use to help fund my wife and I's retirement. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. Let's start off here with dividends, right? So dividends is like the engine that will fund my wife's and I's retirement. Whether it's this year or next year, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's an exciting, wonderful, humbling, blessed feeling to know that either at 50 or 51, we're going to be done working and, well, at least what we do now with our food business and be done working. And here's something I've realized in this journey on working on my retirement. I don't think I have the personality to totally retire and do nothing. I gotta stay active. My mind has to stay active. So there are some things I'm going to be doing to keep myself engaged so I don't get so bored and freaking die, right? A lot of people retire and then die shortly after. That's not something I'm wanting to do. So dividends are going to fund the bulk of our retirement and are the driving force and the engine behind our retirement lifestyle after we're done. And that's great. But I want to talk about different streams of revenue. And maybe you can utilize some of these streams of revenue. One thing I've learned in the food business, if you don't know, I own a food business, and I've learned the power of streams of revenue. It doesn't matter if you're just selling chips, like potato chips, on a rack, in addition to all the other foods you sell, or we sell rather, it's still a stream of revenue. Even though it's not a lot, it's consistent, and it keeps coming in, and it's wonderful. So that leads me to YouTube. And there's a weird thing with YouTube, and I don't know, each individual's different, but it's almost weird for people to say, they're in YouTube to make money. Guys, I'm in YouTube to make money. I got no problem. This is just a way I'm going to help take care of my wife and myself in retirement. And it's a small stream of revenue, albeit, but it is a stream of revenue, and it takes no cost to do it. I just hit record on my phone and I just talk. It's just my time. And the reason I like YouTube as a small stream of revenue is I can do it anywhere, right? I can do it anywhere I go with Christy and I when we travel. And I think that's wonderful. And I have two different YouTube channels. And let me kind of, before I get into this a little bit, I think everyone should start a YouTube channel. Everybody has a journey. Doesn't matter if it's high yield investing. It could be anything. Everybody has a journey that they're going through, and people want to see it. So I would encourage everyone to start a YouTube channel. It's fine. It's great. I mean, you got to deal with some trolls and haters and this and that, but that's nothing. It's fine. Now with my food, I have a food vending YouTube channel, and I have built a consultation business off of that, and that's been wonderful. The consultation business is another stream of revenue, and I help food vendors of all sorts, whether they're mobile or concession stands or even restaurants, because we own restaurants and sports bars before as well. I can help these people with my knowledge of being in the food business, of growing their business. So the consultation work has been wonderful, and that's something else I can do wherever Christy and I go. And it keeps me busy, it keeps my mind sharp, and it keeps revenue coming in. And just like with this YouTube channel, it's really small. It doesn't make a lot of money, but I do have one marketable skill, and that's my 4 EMA strategy. And I've done really well with it through scalping, swing trading, and investing for years. And I have a membership group, and I teach that. So if you want to learn the 4 EMA strategy, become a member. I got videos on that up right now as we speak. Okay, next is swing trading. And swing trading is so easy. I just find something I want to swing trade, whatever it is, and have a level I'm looking at getting in, and it's super easy. I just have an alert set, and then when it gets to that level, I look at it. And if I want to buy it, I buy it. If I don't, I don't. And then I have a sell level, and that's it. I have a stop loss and a sell level if I'm swing trading a stock or using options. And it's super easy. It takes no time. So that's just another form of revenue that I'm going to help bring in to help support my wife and myself. Another one is the wheel strategy. Now, I really like the wheel. It's safe, relatively speaking, consistent revenue. And now it doesn't make as much as swing trading, and it doesn't make as much as scalping, which I'm going to talk about, but it's still a safe for us, reliable, pretty easy form of revenue that, again, will not hinder our lifestyle when we retire. And I think running the wheel and selling premium is great. Now, you don't have to run a wheel. You could just sell puts or just sell calls. That's fine. I do that as well. Okay, I have my notes down here if you're wondering why I keep looking down. I get that comment from time to time. I keep my notes on the table right here. Maybe I should hold them like right here so I can like look at it. No, I'm going to keep them on the table. So, yeah. Now, next is scalping. And scalping is something that, you know, you need to work at a little bit to get good at. It takes time, but it's wonderful because it's just money right then. Like, you're in and out of the market within 2 or 3 minutes, and it's great. And I use a 4 EMA strategy only for that. And it's wonderful, and you have no market exposure. I mean, literally none. Well, very, very little, because you're only in the market for 2 to 3 minutes at a time, and you never hold a scalp overnight. But you gotta sit by your computer. And so that's kind of a specialized thing. Like, maybe if I'm at the beach house and it's been raining and I don't feel like getting out or whatever, or it's cold, or I don't know, well, whatever the situation, well, maybe then I'll feel like scalping. Or if I need some quick money, then I'll have to sit in front of the computer and do some actual work and scalp. But when you go into retirement, I think instead of just relying on dividends, I think it's important, at least for me, to have multiple different streams of revenue that aren't solely dividend based, because you're just really hitching everything to that wagon. And what if the market does go down for a year, 2 or 3? What are you going to do when your dividends decrease, right? So for me, and so I can sleep through the night when I'm retired, and so my wife isn't worried, right? Which is very important, that she is comfortable, that she is happy. And in order to do that, I got to have different streams of revenue. I hope you enjoyed the content. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper, out.